For some reason, I don't really spend much time during the day looking out the window. It's kind of like a boring view because I just live like right on a highway, kind of like a hallway, you know. And there's not like much to look at. If I look out the window right now, and right on the highway, a huge raven lands right in front of my neighbor's house. Now, this is the house that is right next to the cemetery. And this raven starts jumping up and down and jumping up and down in front of the house. It's got me curious. I'll be honest, something has been telling me the last couple of days. Like something pretty strange happened, okay? First of all, my dog, who was quite healthy, right? She spontaneously got very ill. And this was a decline that I already explained, and I already went through a couple instances of really mourning her, you know, but I have let it go because I want her to be able to rest in peace, so I fully embraced the fact that she's gone. She's been gone since November 14th, pretty sure. Right after that, right, I've had neighbors who have been a whole bunch of shuffling. You wouldn't even believe how many people come and go, the amount of cars, everything, right? And this is next to a graveyard. It's like a shared driveway or what have you, and these two houses are adjacent to the graveyard. So you don't even need to take the road to access the graveyard from these houses. They have seemed basically empty since my dog has died. It's as if like just so much, it's just all cleared out. Like thing one and thing two fucking packed up in a box and just that's it. So that's very strange. But now we're gonna get to the next part with the raven jumping in front. I've actually gotten this feeling like you should really have the police do a welfare check on the house because something, it's stupid, but something in my intuition is saying that there's a body or something in this house next to the graveyard. Like someone's been telling me these people, they're not even registered in the US, and something's told me there's a body in that house next to the graveyard. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's paranoia or not, but it's I would say for 4 or 5 days, off and on, right? I've been trying to separate my suspicions from them leaving right after my dog died, first of all, right? And then I've been trying to like, just keep those separate in my mind. But then this feeling, this like calling of like, there's a dead body in one of these houses next to me. Like, and these are fairly large houses. Like these are 4 to 6 bedroom houses. The one closest to the graveyard is a little smaller, but I believe it still might technically be 2 apartments. So I think there's at least 3 bedrooms and a study inside the house. So 4 bedrooms. These are like 4 or 5 bedroom houses plus basements, and attics. Just gotten this really crazy calling the past couple days of like there is something wrong like next door in one of these houses. It's just weird. I don't know if it's the time of year. I don't know. I've been thinking about calling the PD. I mean, I don't really like being that guy of like, sticking my nose, in people's business, especially like neighbors, but I don't know these neighbors well. I don't. I gave up on getting to know the people that moved in here. I gave up on getting to know them, right? Because every time I'd meet them, the person who, like the landlord who owned it, it's like they would move them out. Is weird. It's this whole street is being bought up by people of Hasidic Jewish descent, and it's because it's in very close proximity to a shul, right? A famous shul in upstate. So a lot of people come from Brooklyn and Muncie and things to go to this shul. Now, I happen to uh, acknowledge and respect, a lot of what is Judaism, and the faith, behind it. In fact, before I was targeted by men who are a part of that shul, not all men that go to that shul, but a small sect of men inside the shul. Uh, I had been, baptized in the outdoor mikveh. Um, it was very simple, just with prayers spoken, and me basically wading out to the center of it by myself and just going under the water, coming back up, going under the water, coming back up, uh, in synchronization with some of these prayers. This was, this was a while ago. And since then, there's been quite a few incidents that have happened, right? And, everything, you'll find that everything around the Hasidic people, it's very hush hush, right? So it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems. And the reason they dress in these black cloaks and their fuzzy hats and things like that, they're magicians. Yeah, they really are. And what they do is they make Uh, a lot of the magic is money magic, right? And this is to uh, hide money from the prying eyes of the government, right? This is to move money from one individual to another without it being detected. This is uh, it's a masterful system of bribes, blackmail, and things of this nature. Ten of Pentacles. But there's a decline. There's a decline, and there's fights breaking out right now. And that's because something's broken free. So, I do have a funny story that's just come to my mind. And, this is for entertainment purposes only. And this video is protected from being taken down because of that. So realize that this is all fiction, of course. Just imagine if the very angels that a Hasidic man prayed to take down an individual, imagine if those angels of destruction that were prayed to, imagine if those were the kin of the individual. So let's go into the past a little bit. Imagine you have 10 brothers and sisters, right? And you live in the middle of nowhere, like a cloud in an endless sky. And you and your 10 siblings, they grow up. You grow up with them, for 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 10,000. Then you get separated. Now, some stranger goes to one of your siblings and asks for their help to destroy you. Your name has been changed, so the sibling says, okay. Now, let's say that these siblings are all wolves, right? And they can smell each other. So this wolf comes and sees that this other wolf or angel, right? Their sense of smell, these angels, they see each other in that they are kin. So the destruction is not only not going to happen, but these angels now realize that, there was war that was decreed on angels by people who claim to use angels in a righteous fashion. Something to ponder.